Welcome back. If it were not for immigration, what would we see? All the leaves of the same on my family tree. That is why I'm so happy for diversity. Because of immigration, I am me. That's an excerpt from a national winning essay on why I'm glad America is a nation of immigrants. Those were the words of Caitlin Young, a 5th grader. The American Immigration Lawyers Association sponsors an annual essay contest that allows children to express their thoughts on immigration. Here to tell us more about it is Alice Hunter, chair of the Southern California contest. Alice, welcome to Our People, Our Town.
Well, thank you for having me.
Alice, you do this every year, and it's right about this time that you accept applications for essays on immigration.
Correct.
Why do you do that?
Why do I personally do it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been an immigration lawyer for about 20 years, and 5 years ago this program started. And I have at that time, what was a young child who's now an 11-year-old 5th grader who this year will participate in the writing contest. And I thought, what a wonderful way to give something back and to feel good about what I do. And frankly, it's even more rewarding than I would have thought. And I didn't realize it until the first time we had a reception, and the children who participate are honored at a reception and win prizes, and the winners read their essays to a live audience, and there's press coverage. It's so lovely for them.
Now, how many kids apply, and how many essays do you have to read, and how many people have to read them?
Well, each year the number of essays has grown. Nationally, I don't know how many are received. I'm only involved with the local contest. We received approximately 350 essays this year, but I suspect we could receive possibly double that number this year. We've been working very hard to get the word out, and there's been what appears to be a very big response. And in the past, it's been just with private schools and the LA Unified School District. Now, we also have the Glendale School District involved, too.
Is it only immigration lawyers that are reading the essays? You must need a lot of people.
Well, no, you'd be surprised. You can read, a person can read 100 essays and decide which are the 10 best. That's what we have to do as lawyers, and law students can sometimes get involved. We've got right now a committee of 5 people prepared to read essays, and we can get more if we need them. After all the essays are read, we choose the top 10, and then our official judges, and there are 3, read the top 10, and they choose the top 3 out of the top 10. The judges are distinguished members in the community. Former Justice Armand Arabian from the California Supreme Court, who's retired. A gentleman whose last name is Brown, who was the president of the 2001 Tournament of Roses Parade. And Cristina Perez Gonzalez, who is an immigration attorney but also has a television show. I believe it's called Family Court in Spanish. And she also will be a judge. So we have 3 judges.
That's great. Now, you supplied us with some really good information about immigration that a lot of people probably don't know. For example, that immigration has declined. For example, since 1907, about 1.2 million people immigrated to the United States, and in 1995, only about 720,000. So how much do you prepare the kids with this kind of data, or do they have to get it on their own?
They're provided with this information, and also we've advised the teachers that there's a website at the American Immigration Law Foundation, which co-sponsors this event, by the way. It's not just the Lawyers Association, it's a nonprofit law foundation that also sponsors this. They have a teacher's corner on their website specifically for the purpose of funneling all kinds of information to the teachers so that they can develop whatever curriculum they want to. We also have a service where we get lawyers hooked up with schools that want speakers to come out and talk to the children. And this year we've had more of a demand for that than we have in the past.
What amazed me too when I read some of that information is that out of 100 million immigrants worldwide, only 1% come to the United States. I thought, what are we complaining about? You know, all of these less fortunate countries are receiving all of these immigrants. you know, from
Well, I'm not sure
different
that
situations.
I'm not sure that that fact means that we get less immigration than other countries do.
No, it's saying that 1% come to the U.S.
I believe that the United States receives more immigrants than any other country, as far as I know.
Wow.
But
well,
it could be just 1%. There's a lot of rest of the world out there. There's close to 200 countries on this planet. So if you consider it that way, you know, if we get 1%, that's a fair amount.
Yes, it is, and you end up defending a lot of them. So tell me a little bit about what you do for immigrants.
You know, it's not a prosecutorial situation where I'm a defense attorney. It's not that way. There are many immigration attorneys who handle deportation cases. My cases primarily are for the business community and family members that are sponsoring other family abroad. There is a great need for technical and highly skilled and educated workers in the United States. The backbone of the computer industry essentially is being done, I think, by foreign workers. Why? American children, when they go to school, are not interested in studying computer science and electrical engineering at the college level. So when you go to colleges, these departments are chock full of foreign students, and it's those foreign students that come that then take the jobs as engineers and designers of software.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so hence immigration lawyers are needed for a lot of things. Everything from helping immigrants get into the country, not be taken advantage of, or
Thrown out.
Yes, simply their retention in the country for their being needed for special jobs that other people can't do. So anyway, thank you so much for joining us.
Pleasure.
What we're going to do is put up a telephone number so that everyone will know how to help their fifth grader get involved in this contest.
Sure.
And find out more about what fifth graders can gain out of writing an essay and winning this competition.
Well, the contest will be going on until March 1st. That's the last day that essays will be accepted. The writing can be in any form. It doesn't have to be an essay. It can be a poem or an interview or anything. It can only be 250 words. And you can call the telephone number that you see on your screen, and you can get more information as to where to send it.
Okay, Alice, thanks so much for joining us today.
Pleasure.
Okay, stay with us. We'll be right back with this information coming up next.